Hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Woo! Well, here we are. It's Tuesday, and you know that means time for messages from the spirit world. I'm a little late getting this out today. Psychic Bob has been maxed out in private readings all day, and I know a lot of you have been writing to me. I am getting to your emails. Don't worry. I have been getting your letters. I know a number of you are waiting for me to schedule you for private sessions. And we will get to that. So don't worry, I didn't forget anybody, okay? I'm just playing catch up here, okay? And if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, now for private readings, I do charge. You can write to me at my email at readings@robert-hickman.com. There you go. Put the link in the info box below. Or you can also visit my website and read more about my work and readings if you want to think about it at www.robert-hickman.com. So all those links will be below. Anyways, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your patience as I'm trying to get to all your letters. Thank you for waiting for messages today. You guys are the best. Now, for all of those of you who are new here, just to let you know, messages from the spirit world is absolutely free, no charge, okay? People are writing me saying, how much for messages? For this video, no, absolutely free. Okay, so I will answer a free psychic question for you. Now, if you want more, you might want to think about investing in a private reading. As I have said, I am a full-time private psychic medium, and I have my own business, my own office in Alexandria, Virginia. So anyways, you can contact me at my website there, okay? Anyways, but for messages from the spirit world, you can write your question in the comments section below this video, or you can write to me again at my website at readings@robert-hickman.com. All right, guys. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Well, before we get into all the letters, let's just take a moment and attune to the spirit world. Okay. I hear my spirit guide Fletcher back here. He says hello to y'all. All right, our first letter here is, I got to put on my glasses. I can't see today. Oh, by the way, how do you like my pendant I'm wearing? Isn't this beautiful? It's a little tree of life. And if you haven't seen don't know what this is, see the video right before this. This was a gift from one of our members here. Her name is Carol Pettis. She sent me this beautiful pendant and so much more. So see the video right before this. You'll learn about it. Carol, I love it. I've been wearing it. I love it. All right. Well, let's get into our letters here. I got to put on my glasses here. Our first letter is from Mallory Fithin. Hi, Mallory. Mallory writes, says, hello, Bob. There you go. Okay. I would like to know, who is my spirit guide? And can you explain what I am seeing around me lately? Yeah, hon. In terms of guides, you have a guide around you. His name is Charles. It's interesting. He shows me himself dressed in a World War II uniform. I believe it's Navy. He's got like the sailor cap. Remember they used to wear the white cap and the white uniform? But he's around. He's an American sailor from World War II. He's a protecting spirit. He says, I hear him saying literally, he says, I'm on guard. I'm on duty. So Charles is around you. He's keeping you safe, okay? Now, what I pick up around you, what you're seeing is you're actually right now at a place where you're opening spiritually. And you have a lot of stuff coming through. I feel like you're seeing a lot of spirits. I'm getting around you people that you know, people that you don't know. I'm getting some strange looking kind of creatures. They almost look otherworldly. I don't feel you're in any danger because I feel Charles is keeping watch. But what's happening is spiritually you're opening. It does appear that it runs in your family line, the gift of sight. I feel this is on your mother's side of the family, and it goes back several generations. So what you're seeing, I also get flashes of color here around you and streaks of light. And what all that is it's spirits that are congregating. Sometimes when the spirits travel, they go as like a ball of light, or you may see it out of the corner of your eye like a shadow or a streak of light. And that's just the spirit people moving between dimensions. So don't be worried. And I don't pick up anything dangerous, but I do feel you're opening psychically. You want to ask Charles to help you with that, okay? That's your spirit guide. American World War II sailor soul. I can't talk. Sailor boy. And he's going to help you, okay? Anyways, hope that gives you a little insight. Also, I have to ask you, Mallory, maybe you can tell me below. Have you recently visited like an historical site? Because I pick up somebody else around you, I feel like it's like from the 1700s. And it's like a woman dressed in kind of period clothing of 1700 period. And I feel like she, in a sense, followed you home from someplace. You may have been either at a historic place like a plantation or at a graveyard where there are old graves. But I do pick this up. I feel she is earthbound. And I think she just feels connected to you. I don't pick up anything dangerous, but you do want to just ask her to go to the light and ask Charles to help you with that, okay? Hope that helps. Let me know. Thanks so much. All right, our next letter, I can't read the notes here, Claudia Potter. And Claudia writes and says, "Hey, Psychic Bob, what path should I take in life? I've been drawn to so many things, but have never been clear." Hi, Claudia. You know, when I go into your frequency, I get around you a lot of blue light and a lot of orange light. Blue light tells me that you have communicator gifts. So I feel like you have a gift here, and you should explore something in the area of like writing. I think you'd be very good as like a publicity writer or a press release person, something of media. I also pick up an artist theme around you because you have orange light as well, which means you're very much a creative person. So you're very artistic, you're very good at communications. And I really think for you, you'd find the most success working in writing. You could also extend that into, for example, working in public relations, where you help promote a brand or a person. I think you're very creative. That artist theme would definitely be used in that. Writing, media work, this is where I see it for you, okay? Hope that helps. Thank you for writing. All right, our next letter is from Salem Bambi. Hi, Salem. Salem writes, Bob, a few weeks ago, I had a life-changing experience of seeing an alien in my room. I believe you. I'm wondering what is going on with me. Hi, Salem. Well, you know, to be honest with you, very similar to Mallory, who was our first letter, all of this is a sign that you're opening spiritually. You know, one of the things that I have been experiencing as a psychic is a lot more people are encountering aliens this day. Now, the good thing about this is that, you know, in the past, if you thought you saw an alien, people would say, oh, you're crazy, or you yourself might think you're crazy. But I can tell you as a professional psychic, I get at least 1 to 2 people a week, and I do a lot of readings that come to me now with this. 20 years ago, I might see 1 person a year. Now I'm seeing at least 1, usually 2 a week. This tells me that there's something going on. There's a shift. And seeing an alien in your room can, one, either be very exciting or it can be very terrifying. And in your case, I want you to let go of fear and know that you're not in any danger. See, if the aliens wanted to kidnap you and never let you free, they could have done it by now. But what they're interested in is establishing contact with you because they know that you have the calling to be a messenger for them. And so I do believe over this next year, you're going to start getting messages from the aliens that will give you clarity of their purpose here. And as many of you have heard me say, and you know, maybe Salem Bambi, you've heard me say this, I believe within the next 2, maybe 3 years if it drags on. But in that time period, we're going to see full-scale disclosure. The United States government will come out and the world governments and say there are aliens on the earth. And I believe that the aliens who want to reveal themselves are testing the waters. So you're in a sense kind of like an experiment for them. They're like, can we approach her? How's she going to react? And I want you to set aside fear. These beings are so advanced. And, you know, we'll probably have to do a whole video on a UFO Friday about visitations and abductions. I have to be honest with you. I do feel you have been aboard craft. I don't think you're crazy. I think you may have memories of it as almost a dream and say, did that really happen? And I have to tell you, it has happened. It's actually been going on for years. This is not something new for you, but it is being escalated in the sense because the timing for revelation is approaching. So don't be afraid. Know that you're a chosen person because they know that you can handle the truth. And you're actually very, very psychic and very powerful. And so like Mallory, this is a time of opening, a time of awakening. And if you're feeling afraid of it, I want you to invoke your guardian angels and you tell them that they need to be intermediaries and regulated, okay? Archangel Michael you want to call on, okay? Anyways, hope that gives you a little help. Keep me posted, okay? I want to hear more about this. All right. All right, our next letter comes from Amy Diana. Oh, I know Amy. Amy writes all the way from Scotland. Oh, I love Scotland. Amy Diana, I'm coming over. We're going to go pub crawling. I'm telling you, we'd have the best time, wouldn't we? We'd probably both get arrested for drunk in public. Oh, well, it'd be fun. Anyways, all right, let's read your question. Amy writes, says this. Hi, Bob. Hope you are well and doing fabulously. Thank you, dear. I am. Thank you so much. I've been connected to the spirit world since childhood. However, lately, it's been very quiet. I can't feel my guides, and I feel disconnected from the spirit world. Am I losing my ability? And do my guides have any messages? My guides, Emily and Helen, have any messages for me? Thank you. Any insight you can give is truly appreciated. Hi, Amy Diana. Well, hon, listen. I got to tell you, whenever I step into your frequency, first of all, I think you're a wonderful person, and I'm glad I know you. But that aside, even if I didn't know you, I can tell you as a psychic, you've got a lot of purple light around you, which definitely means you're psychic. I don't feel you're losing your ability, but I'll tell you what I pick up around you is I do pick up some dark blue light, which means you've been struggling with a little bit of depression. And sometimes when we go through grief or depression, it disconnects us from our psychic self. And I feel like in this last year, you've been through a lot emotionally with romance. And also I feel like with friendships, and you also had a friend die. So I want you to, first of all, be gentle with yourself. No one ever really loses their psychic ability. Sometimes it gets put on the shelf for a little while. And I think that's what's happening. It's just on the shelf until you heal emotionally. So don't worry about the spirit world. It's not gone away. But it is just letting you have some healing time. And I feel literally as we get into the month of April, that's where it's like the power switch is back on. So this month of March, allow yourself time to just release any pain that you're having and just be at peace with yourself. By the way, I do pick up Helen Duncan around you talking. And I keep hearing her saying, she said, we're about to power her up. We're about to power her up. And she's around you. She's sending a lot of light over to you. I also hear Emily talking as well. And Emily says, she's singing a song. She's going, row, row, row your boat gently down the street. And it's funny because she's literally in a rowboat and there's beautiful scenery around her. I think you want to focus right now, what she's trying to say is connect back to the natural world. I want you to go walking in the park. I want you to get out and ground to the earth. And I want you to go find a giant oak tree. Now, I know in UK you can find some oak trees. And I want you to find the biggest oak tree you can find. And I want you to put your back against it. Just lean against it and feel the tree absorb all the pain out of you. Let it go all the way down to the earth. See, the earth mother can take your pain. It won't hurt her and it won't hurt the tree. Trees are good at that. They know how to do that. And let yourself be regrounded and let out any pain. You might start crying when this happens. You might start screaming, be angry at the world. That's okay. Let all that emotion out. You're holding back a lot of emotion. And you will not only be healed from that, you'll be free. And then April rolls around, like Helen Duncan says, the power will come up. Anyways, I'm sending you blessings. They're both with you and guiding you still. So don't worry if you don't feel it. You're not going to feel it for a little while, but it'll be back, and you'll know. You'll wake up one day, it'll be like, whoa, I feel the spirit. And then you'll know. So that's on its way. You just be gentle with yourself. I send you love. I want everybody here to pray for my friend Amy Diana. She's in Scotland. And just send light and love to her. And let her have healing. I send you my love, darling. Thanks for writing. Hope that helps. All right. Our next letter is from David, OPC. Hi, David. David's a member of the Order of the Purple Cord. And he writes, Dear Lord Bob, what do you see for me? Is there any romance in my future? Hi, David. That's a good question. Well, I have to tell you, when I step into your vibration, right now I'm getting copper-colored light around you. Copper-colored light means that you're working on getting some material things into a place of stability. And I feel that as we get into the month of April, also for you, there's going to be a sense of a new beginning. I feel there may be an issue around a move or moving into a home at that time. And I feel like there may even be some roommates that are like around you. These may be friends that want you to come live with them, but I'm getting a transition in housing. And I feel that happens in April. And I feel like from April, it's like everything starts turning and picking up speed in your life. So I do feel there's going to be, as I said, a move coming for you. I also pick up more money coming through the spring, April and May and June. And I feel it's probably, to be honest with you, it's not till about July, but that's where I get a romance around you. And I feel around July, there's a partner that enters your life. And interestingly, you meet them. This is going to sound funny, but it's at either a bookstore or a library. I keep seeing you standing. You've got a book in your hand, and there's beautiful like books around you. And this person, I see them coming down the aisle. And they're like, oh my God, you're into this? I think you're reading a book on Wicca or something. And I think they're a Wiccan as well. But it looks like you'll meet them. So yes, there's romance. Probably not till end of June, beginning of July. But that's okay. You'll be ready for it then, okay? Thanks for writing. Hope that helps. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, listen, that's all the time Psychic Bob got for letters today. I think you guys are rocking. By the way, look what I got. Also, I had to show you this. My new sunglasses. I'm getting ready for summer. Ooh, Psychic Bob's feeling the power. Anyways, thanks for being here. I love you. Send me your letters. Let me know. Next week we'll have another messages from the spirit world. And be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wiccan Wednesday. We'll certainly have some mystical stuff for you. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. And we'll see you soon. Blessed be.